Did the FOMO already hit you and well out, or you were waiting for my tier list? You will! Hello gang, welcome to the channel, and today we're gonna go through a tier list for all the uniforms you could get for April's Fool. April's Fool is a season event that you're getting some specific things that you have to spend money on, combined with tokens that the game provides you. And today it's like 1 or 2 days before the free tokens is going to be available. That means that you have to spend 20 euros into the game to get the paywall uniforms, or you could get the crystal wall uniforms, which they actually have full cost. So we're gonna go through all 6 because this is the 3rd year in a row that they drop this event, the April's Fool event. So we're gonna go with all these 6 uniforms one by one. What's the other options, if they have any value, what value they have, who should spend for them or not, what you're gonna end up getting, you know, all the situation, the characters that they are close and you can compare with them, and also the CDPs you could use for its game mode. So let's go through that, but before we go through that, guys, I want you to make sure that you have smashed the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you can get all the awesome content we are dropping. Down below in the description there is our Discord server, full, always people there to help for GBR, Rifts, Mythic, and all this stuff. So yeah, don't be a ninja, subscribe, like, helps a lot so I can do even more content for you. So as you can see here in the banner here, they told you that they are gonna give you these tokens in 7 days from when the event started. It was like a couple of days ago, but yeah, let's go and see which uniforms are available right now. First of all, this is the event I was talking about. It's the 7-day taking event that's going on today, and as it seems, after the daily reset you're gonna get the free 10 tokens. So you need to spend 20 more euro or dollars or whatever in deals that you have to be careful. These deals need to have not the loyalty but that there is here, but the bonus also. So only the deals that have this extra bonus gives you some tokens, so you can get so you can use them and get some tokens, so you can use the tokens for anything in the game to get the new uniforms. And there is actually a cheap deal that gives you these tokens. It's this one here. This is the cheapest way to go and purchase 2 of these, and they give you like for 20 euros, you know, all these chests that they are pretty much garbage, but you're doing it only for the uniforms. So let's go into the uniforms actually. If you want to find them into the game and into the event shop, it's down below here. There's some special icons that you could get also, and some chests, and here you could find the rest of the uniforms that I have already bought all of them, so that's why they are not into my inventory. But pretty much is Deadpool. This is a chest that you could get some garbage but some good rewards also. I don't recommend this at all. So yeah, let's start from the 3 years ago. Let's start from the first paywall uniform in the game for April's Fool. Used to be good, now it's completely garbage. It's a level 70 character. She's good for Alliance Conquest, but I'm not recommending to anyone. Guys, please do not buy this uniform. Do not buy this uniform. It's totally disgusting. It's 3 years old. $20 for nothing actually. The only good is her animation, but still, you know, you could arguably say that they are outdated kind of. So only Alliance Conquest character here. I have already made a tier list actually to drop some of the characters, as you can see, into the absolute garbage category, 100% for this. It's only 6, that's why I'm gonna go through all of them one by one and compare with the characters you could compare them. So easy pass, do not even think about buying this girl here, totally not worth it. After we have Deadpool. Deadpool, if you were asking me, you know, 1 month ago, I would tell you that he has an advantage on this uniform. He has the healing tag, and also with this uniform he gets a unique leadership that provides 40% all attack to all basic attack and basic defense and speed to all allies, and that makes him the best leadership for the healing tag and the Gore World Boss stage 79. But after this update, Gore went like this, the hard, you know how hard he is, so it's a totally pass. Don't buy him. He's gonna get a new uniform as soon as we get his new movie, you know, in the summer, so that's not worth 100% skip. And I was using him with Gwen for Alliance Conquest as a small team to go against some metas and kill them, but that's the only value I've seen combined with the World Boss Legend Gore I told you 79. But now you can do it without his leadership, so yeah, totally skip it. And easy for him to say pass 100%, not worth it. So we put him also in the absolute garbage category, easy peasy I could say. So let's go into the next one, and the next one it's this scary Squirrel Girl, which was kind of cool when she came, but yeah, she's outdated already. She's a good Alliance Conquest unit also, and Shadowland, but that's all. And the only use you could say it's cause of this tag, you know, the evil, it's the pure evil tag that you could use here to buff your Thanos through the passive abilities he has from this uniform. So it's a specific support for Thanos, only for PvE. And the funny part is that she doesn't share the same tags with Thanos, so she's not male, she's not universal, so you can't use her for ABL. She's not alien also, so you can't use her for the alien stages that you're using Thanos. She's human, and also the only tag that she shares with Thanos is the evil tag, which for one stage of Ultron, and now Ultron is way easier. So if you get this uniform, you're gonna get like 0 value, pretty much. Yeah, Black Swan, you can't use tier 3, only GBR value for Thanos, which is that big of a value. So yeah, it's only for whales, I guess. Easy skip, paying $20 for this. It's completely disgusting as it is. Her face, as you can see here, reminds you a girl from your school in the first class of elementary school. Yeah, she's scary, bro. She's scary, 100%. Do not buy her. I just made a category here for her, which is World Boss Legend and GBR support, but it's minimum value only for Thanos and does not worth it 100% in my mind. So the other uniform came with her. It's our boy Farmer Thanos, or Farmos, or whatever people call him. And to be honest, believe it or not, Farmos and the new uniform for Thanos, the King uniform, the Thanos Wings uniform actually, it's the best marketing move Netmarble did the last months, in my mind. They did buff it, one in the update that they drop also a second uniform for PvP. So if you have tier 4 Thanos, you're pushed to go and buy 2 uniforms. One to full cost, 2,500 crystals, and one 1,700 something on the sale. So combined, it's like 4,000 crystals. It's crazy, but let's put the facts right down and say what's going on. Thanos is actually the meta for one specific day of ABL, and for this day, it's actually the day that says here Universal Supervillain. For this day, the only one that competing Thanos right now is Loki. So if you don't have Loki tier 4, if you don't like to play with Loki, which his gameplay is really annoying, Thanos is the second very best option. Arguably, I've seen actually free-to-play adventures, making a video. I trust his gameplay way more than my gameplay, and as it seems, Thanos with a Mighty Raids is better than Loki with a Mighty Raids at tier 4. But with a Brilliant Raids, Loki out DPS Thanos. And yeah, it's like really close, but you can get, you know, a really solid unit for ABL with Thanos. Thanos is doing what Loki does, way easier with way less effort. He has his own different tags, alien, universal, male, super good with a PvE build, you know, with a raids build. He's really strong for World Boss Legend. Also, I have cleared multiple stages at level 80 with him, and he was really strong at level 80 also for ABL. So even if you don't plan to go at tier 4 with him, but you don't have also tier 4 Loki, and you don't like to play with Loki, Thanos gonna provide you a way better experience than playing with Loki. If you don't care about ABL and you don't want to invest 2,500 crystals on it, I totally get it, but you sooner or later gonna need that. So the only option after is going to be Loki. I know it's annoying, but the fact is that Thanos cannot perform in PvP and PvE with the same uniform or with the same build. So you need to decide in your brain what you want to do. If you want to play PvP with Thanos, it's totally cool. I made a video yesterday about it. He's really strong. But if you want to play PvE with Thanos, you need 100% this uniform. The best use for it is using him with a Mighty Raids or a Brilliant Raids for ABL to get the maximum out of there and go into World Boss Legend. But, you know, also you can use him with a Mighty Destruction, kill some World Boss Legend, and also get some value of ABL and also do some kills for PvP. But nothing close to Thanos Wins uniform. He's way worse than him, but still he is really good as a unit, generally speaking. So in my mind, Thanos is a totally win on the marketing team of Netmarble. They F us up really badly, and if you are a Thanos lover, you need to invest on this uniform if you want to see some huge scores on ABL. So in my mind, Thanos goes here, and from all the characters you could pick up, it's the only damage dealer that actually is top meta for ABL and ABX. You can use him for ABX, but not with the same successful, you know. And yeah, he's still totally worth it. Way easier gameplay than Loki. He's way more expensive also, but still, I know people ignoring Loki, having Thanos and being thankful on the top tier of the game, you know, top 16 players. They don't want to mess with Loki. He's super annoying. So let's go to the last uniforms, and let's start with Angel. Yeah, let's go to Angel. So Angel, first of all, he looks fantastic. The way they designed the character looks like Illidan from World of Warcraft Demon Hunter. Of course, Illidan is blind and also purple, green stuff. But still, all these wings and these horns and the fact that he looks like male succubus, kind of, you know, it's kind of kinky, and he is really nice. He's really good looking. Other than that, he costs like 1,750, and the fact is that you get a unit that provides now the new thread of buffs, which is specific for Otherworld battle. They remove all debuff buffs. This kind of buff we have take for characters like Exodus, we have take for Morgan Le Fay, but they are like only mutants, they are only universal, and the only other two characters providing this buff into the game right now, it's Wasp, completely free to play. Her uniform is under a sale into the anniversary, and she also provide, except the or remove all debuff, 20% HP. So if you are thinking to go and pick up Angel only for this passive ability, the remove all debuff, you should know that she is cheaper and gives also HP, easy peasy. Other than here, there is Strife. Strife costs way more than Angel. You need to go and buy an epic quest, you need to build him, you need to, he's an AV tier 2, all this situation, more than 7,000, actually 8,000 crystals getting involved in this situation here. but he's really strong as a solid unit. Sorry, I can't participate right now. And he has a really solid kit with a counter attack. On his third skill, on manual, he can kill multiple meta characters. His leadership also provide extra value on the team that you can put him, but mainly on the Otherworld battle is the place that you're gonna see him shine in the game right now. Angel from the other side, it's gonna provide you only this buff. If you have his leadership, it's worse than the old defensive strife, to be honest. It's recovery rate and dodge. Who cares about these stats? I mean, yeah, they have less value at least. He has no counter attack, he has no meta character, you know. Yeah, actually, he's good. He's good, to be honest. Only the fact that he is level 80 and he can be tier 4 gives him way more value than Strife. But the fact that he is a speed type in a meta of Wolverines, in a meta of yeah, there is also Madeline that he has an advantage. I mean, you can't be 100% sure, but I can be sure that if you don't invest on him heavily, tier 4 full build, he's not gonna give you way more value than if you already have Strife or if you have Wasp. If you want to compete on the top tier for Otherworld Battle, of course you need to invest on him, you need to go at tier 4 with him, and he's gonna perform better than the others. But when there is Wasp in the game providing exactly the same as him and an X rate speed buff, I mean, yeah, I was planning to do you know, a review on him, and I'm gonna do it in a couple of days. But I want to do first the tier list because I feel like the value is clear. The value is clear. No one is going to get this uniform and go through World Boss Legend or do something unique. His tags are pretty much, you know, it's not that important. The fast movement tag also, you can see that on stage 79 Ultron, and I'm gonna try him with an obelisk in my review, but at the moment I don't feel like that's a reason to build this character, you know. Could be, but I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. I have to try that. But yeah, I guess if you don't have Black Bolt, if you don't have Rogue, he is after all this. Yeah, okay, there is some value there. Also, he's unique for something. He's the first male speed character Awaken that gets a tier 4. Has this any value? Yeah, I'm not sure, but it is what it is. So let me see. Yeah, the other characters having the fast movement tag here, as you can see, are like Rogue, Doctor Strange, Black Bolt, and Captain Marvel. And all these can do that at level 80. I have done it, actually. So yeah, Angel, I guess he's going to do it at level 80. In my mind, is a pass to, you know, Wasp provides exactly the same, only if you are a PvP big boy fan and you want to invest on him for, you know, a super team on, let's say, Alliance Conquest, or a super team on, let's say, Otherworld Battle. I can't even think about he's going to compete on a Alliance tournament or a Timeline Battle. I haven't seen yet anyone using him. Only Otherworld Battle, and still the top meta Otherworld Battle teams are not using him. They still use Wasp or Strife. So that's say something. So yeah, he's really nice, but he, you know, he looks beautiful, but still he is an unnecessary evil in this case. He is a devil also. So yeah, it's a pass in my mind. Yeah, if I wasn't a content creator, I would pass for him big time. So yes, I would put him here because as a tier 4, he is going to be a meta on Otherworld Battle sooner or later. And let's go to the last one, this girl, bro. I'm telling you. I have for this girl 2 round reasons to go and buy her uniform right now. Totally legit, not the reasons you think about, and the reasons called ABL and ABX meta support and generally meta support. There is a lot of people, you know, could tell you, no, I'm not gonna spend $20 for a support, dude. What are you smoking? And I'm gonna tell you, bro, I'm not smoking. Do not smoke yourself also. Smoking kills. Smoking is bad. But yes, back to our situation here. Support type characters, guys, believe it or not, are the more resilient characters in the meta. And how is this even possible? What I'm talking about? Yeah. Characters like White Fox, Black Cat, I can't remember other. Oh no, it's Mysterio. There is multiple characters that have get an upgrade and have become a character that supports other big characters. And for this situation here, we have the best lead support for Ghost Rider and the best lead support for Jean Grey. Jean Grey Universal Female Day of ABL is unique for her. You can't find something like that. I was already using her without this uniform. And for ABX Universal Hero Day, because Ghost Rider is the best, this is the best character to use with your Ghost Rider as a team. And the team before was Ghost Rider, Robbie Reyes, and Ghost Panther. But Robbie Reyes buff, depending on his artifact, and also the artifact buff you're getting depending on the fire resist you have in your account. So it was kind of a big shot. You need to have specific stats on your account to perform way better than the others. As you can see here, there is a chain hit buff, there is a damage against supervillain 60% and a solid artifact buff. But believe it or not, my girl Satana gives even more. Satana provides in her leadership a 70% fire damage that she used to do exactly the same before. So only that overcomes the passive ability of Robbie Reyes, only this leadership. But in the same time, she provides an extra buff through her uniform. Her uniform provides to all elemental damage 35% extra. So combined, it's like having a leadership of 105. So this is Nick Fury kind of buff. But the thing is not stopping here. Even if you don't buy the uniform, this character just took a new artifact. The new artifact for Satana is this one, and I don't have it. I'm planning to get it on the token event when it's gonna come. And provides 20%. It's the 6-star, of course. 20% damage to all allies. 20% to all universal allies. Actually, it's like Morgan Le Fay, and an extra 10% to boss types. So everything combined, it's exactly the same percentage with Ghost Panther. Ghost Panther, everyone feels like it's the best leadership / support for Ghost Rider and Jean Grey. And if you go and count, it's 30 here, 105 leadership combined with her passive on the uniform. And in the same time, you have the passive ability of Ghost Panther with 50% fire damage combined with 45, which is 95 straight up damage against supervillains and extra fire damage for every single character, but also provides a leadership. If you were using him as a lead like you're gonna do for Satana, you are getting a 30% extra. So 30% plus the 95, it's like 125. So Satana actually worth more even than Ghost Panther. Ghost Panther is the #1 support for Jean and Ghost Rider, for World Boss Legend, and for GBR. In the same time, you can't use them all together because Jean is mutant. They are human, but for Ghost Rider, it's like the best case scenario, 100%. He's getting super buffs with these two, and now you don't need to rely on your fire resist on your cards and your Robbie Reyes to get the maximum buff out of your Ghost Rider. So Satana, it's solid AF. She's gonna provide for you multiple months, perhaps years, because Fox, guys, people ignored Fox when she came 3 years ago, and Fox is now the best support in the game for the best damage dealer in the game, Luna Snow. So yeah, all this has to do with paywall, with tokens and all this stuff, I know, but I'm just delivering you here facts, and you should know before the FOMO hits you what you're losing, what you're getting what characters you should go and put instead of the ones that you are going to buy here, or vice versa. For Satana, of course, a CTB of Insight could be the best, and the same for Angel if you use him as a support. If you want to use them as a damage dealer, you know, of course, Judgment for Satana could be the best, cause doing elemental damage, and for Angel, a Rage for PvE, or because he's hard to proc, or for PvP, a CTB of Authority, Might Authority, Brilliant Authority would be the best in my mind. So, in my mind, this April's Fool, it's the easiest to skip, you know, uniforms and all the uniforms perhaps, because Anniversary is around the corner. If you spend the crystals now, you're not gonna spend on the bingo or whatever you're imagining that you're gonna get on Anniversary. I'm not sure what you are prioritizing, but yes, Thanos gonna provide you, Satana gonna provide you 100% value for PvE, both of them, one as a damage dealer, the other as a support for multiple game modes. Angel, it's kind of, if you love Otherworld Battle, yeah, go for it, and tier 4 him also. The rest are easy down, you know. There is other seasonal uniforms, the other seasonal events that have way better uniforms. This event, it's only Thanos and Satana must in my mind, and Angel comes second if you like PvP. That was it. I hope I helped you decide how you're gonna spend your tokens. Let me know down below in the comments, how many of these uniforms do you have already? You whale! You whale! I have them all, 6 out of 6. I'm guilty of whaleness, guilty as AF. And yes, let me know how many uniforms you have from this. Yeah, I'm talking to you, big whale. Comment down below in the comments. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. See you into the next. Kisses in your faces!